Okay, welcome back. Now that you have all of your media loaded into your event over here, I'm going to show you how you can begin to start editing. The editing process is pretty intense, and there's a lot that Final Cut Pro can do. So we're going to start with the very basics to begin with. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I am going to take my first piece of video. Now, you can move it around and just take little bits, and then what you can do is you can move it down. You can either move it down physically by clicking on it and moving it down. You can also click, and it says some of this is not recognized, but that's okay. Okay, and so you see this button down here? This allows me to make it, I can go really close up and really edit this by the second, or I can move it down with my cursor, or I can click the down button here. And now you can see, I can see the whole image. So now I'm just working, it stays the same size. This is just kind of your zoom in and out here. Okay, and so let's say I've got this and I want to edit. All I do is I make sure it's always in yellow. That means I'm on it. Okay, click on the top and I push play with my space bar.
Okay, so this first short video is all
and there goes my
about
video I
how
can
to
edit.
just
Now, when the image is here, I can do a couple things with it. If I like it the way it is, I can leave it the way it is. But do you see this right here? Okay, this allows me, I can crop this. Let's say I don't want the bottom dock on it. So I can click the crop button, right? And I can move this up, right? There we go. Now the dock is gone. Now the dock is gone from the screen. I've cropped it. I can crop out stuff off the sides. Now, let's say I still want a full screen image. Then when I just click enter, it goes away. Now I can click on it again, and this time instead of crop, I'm going to do transform. It gives me the little arrows over here. See these little arrows? Just click on this blue dot. I can blow it up, move it around, and now I've got a full screen and I've cut a lot of the nonsense out. One thing you have to remember is if you are going to transform your image, you want to do the whole image before you begin editing and cutting it. If you start cutting it, then you decide you want to change it. It makes it really hard. So once you start cutting it, you got to be really careful because you don't want to end up having to edit and match all these little pieces. You want it all done first. Okay, so then the next thing I'm going to do is I can actually move around and I can cut it. Now, if I want to just click on something, if I click the A, it makes sure that I have this arrow. If I want to cut it, let's say right here, I want to make a cut, then I click the B and look, now instead of an A, I have a blade. See that? So now notice the line I have here is red. Okay, and I can match it up with my line here. I can come right down. When you're right on the line, the white line, you shouldn't be able to see the red, and then I click. Notice I just cut it. But if I want to be able to click on one of these and not make more cuts, I have to go back to A. So I click A, and now I'm back. I can come along here, I can make another cut. I click my B and make another cut, and there we go. If I want to take this piece out, I click A again, and look, I can delete it. Now I'm jumping from one scene
I do use
to
Chrome,
another.
I use my calendar.
Now,
I use photo.
I've already fixed this, so you can't
Microsoft
see
Word.
the jump cut, but it would have been a jump cut right there. Now, let's say I want to put an image here. Working with Final Cut Pro is all about working with layers, okay? So I can take this layer here, I can take this image, I want to take the whole thing, and I can pull it down. I'm clicking on it and I'm pulling it down, and now I'm going to put it right above this jump cut. But look, it's sideways. That's kind of stupid, so what do I need to do? I just come over here to the transform, and see this little dot here in the middle? I turn this around, oops, not that far, and there we go, there's my background. And again, I can blow it up if that's what I want to do, so it would be the whole screen. Okay, this is for the green scene, one of our videos we do in class. Now, there we go.
Okay,
I go back, I
use
click
most
my
often?
space bar, it
I
starts
do use
working,
Chrome, I use my calendar,
and here it is.
I
It looks
use Photos.
nice.
Let me for some reason.
Okay, now let's say
Microsoft Word,
though that,
I don't need it down here because I don't use it that often right
let's
now.
say I don't like what this is saying here. You've got your visual image here, but down here you can see, look, this is your sound. So I can take this sound right here, I can bring this down, I can put it over here, and then I can make another cut. I can come right here, cut it here so that I just have it here. Click my A again, I'm clicking A, take that off. I've got two sets of sound though, so listen.
Now, we're going to go over
Ooh, that's a little
how to
confusing.
open quick.
So let's say I really want to use this sound down here from loading video into Final Cut Pro. Then I just take the sound. See when I click over it how I get two arrows there? I can turn it all the way down. Okay. And now
To do. The first thing you need
I've
to do
just
is you
got
need to
one.
plug in the camera.
Hear
So
that?
you get one of these cords right here.
See? I
You
just
get one
have
of these
one.
cords from me.
And here comes my
Then,
image.
underneath
We'll see
the-
this and we'll have
right
the
here
image
underneath the
coming.
strap, if you
And now the
open
image.
up
Now we see the
this-
image. Okay, and so that's where we're going to end right now. We've started our editing, we've added some sound. Next we'll get into how to add some transitions and things to our video. Bye for now.